All right, here we go. Coronacast Coronacast Hangout episode 3. Everyone's here. This is Serve.
Kevin.
Art.
Cody.
And Eileen.
All the
Awesome.
fucking enthusiasm of a retard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You asshole. It's not my fault I'm all chipper and you guys aren't.
What'd you say?
Super high.
Wait, what'd you say?
Fuck you guys. You're all old.
Man, fuck
All right,
you,
fair enough.
Eileen. What the hell? How
That'll
dare
teach
you?
us.
How dare you say those things to me? Nah, whatever.
Yeah. If we were senior
You're above
citizens,
25, right, Aileen? Because in female years, you're like prorated. You're actually. Like,
Oh my
32.
god, here we go again. Yeah, I'm a spinster already. I get it. Spinster over here.
so
I'm not saying you're a spinster. I'm just saying your value is greatly diminished.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah.
It's like one of those things where you try to get your tire replaced, and then they bust out that thing to measure the thread of the tire, and Eileen is like, "Oh, yeah, this is not gonna work, man. You just have to get new tires now."
Yeah, fucked up. This is way
All
past
right,
the
this
guy's
is cool,
face
but I'm
or
going to sign
whatever.
off, guys.
I'm just trying to be as like vivid in the description of how worn out you are. Is what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah. I mean,
Thank
basically,
you. I got it.
you were a prime steak at one point, but now you got that weird fucking kind of gray shit on your meat.
No,
You know, you're barking bin steak now.
It's like if you leave a slab of cheddar cheese out in room temperature for a few days and it starts getting clear and hard, like that rind.
Yeah.
Eileen's all rind, is what I'm trying to say. There's no cheese.
Oh my
in
god,
it.
you guys.
It's like when you open up a grapefruit and you expect to see a nice juicy fruit, but it's just a bunch of white shit and the small, tiny, shriveled fruit. That's you.
Yeah. In our defense, you
I
started
guess,
it.
man.
You started it, so
It's true. You called us old, you fuck.
I started by calling everyone old.
yeah.
It's just the truth, guys. I mean, you're up there in age.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
And
well,
you're
you're a
also,
shrunken rind fruit.
You're also a
Fuck
busted
you.
ass old dusty cunt. Is
All right,
what we're
all right.
saying.
Moving on. What were we going to do this podcast about? What were we doing?
Coronacast.
You want to explain the special?
Everyone's
Coronacast?
crying now. Oh, wait. Now that I don't have my headset, I can't see the fucking list. Son of a bitch.
Oh man, that is awful.
Well, I have it written down if you guys want to go through it.
Yeah, let's go through it.
I'm also looking at it.
Yeah, I
All
have
right,
it.
cool. So everybody's got it
Wait,
except me.
we should also explain what this list is, what we're
Right.
doing,
Yes.
and what we
No.
will be talking about over the next couple podcasts. No?
All right. It's the top 130 shows of the decade.
Yes.
We were going to do a bracket-style March Madness-inspired fight, but we've decided that that's going to take too long, and there's not even March Madness this year. The madness is the Rona. So we're just going to wipe out half of it like the Rona would.
Yes.
Yep. Now that we have all the time in the world, we can whittle down every show from the decade that's worth cutting until we have a top 10 that
Yeah.
we will put in order.
And fight until it's perfectly in order.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. So, are we going to do?
So the way it works is we'll do a round of cuts. We'll go around one. You each pick a show to cut from our list of 130, and if somebody is passionate about that show, you can argue your point, and if you argue it well enough, it stays. If not, it gets cut, and we move on.
All right.
All right.
Boom. All right. We should go in order of the podcast founding orderness, which is Serve, me, Art, Cody, and Eileen.
That's fair.
All right. So, a show that I want to
Cody
cut.
was actually there before me, so I'll move Cody to the 3 spot.
All right. Fair enough.
So, a show that I want to cut, right?
Yeah, you get to cut first, then me, then Cody, then
Yeah,
Art.
but are you looking at the list, Serve,
Yeah.
or do you want me to go over the
No,
list with you?
I'm looking at it as we speak, and so far I can only cut one, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
But
look,
I
Yeah,
think
For now, yes.
who has the whole list in front of them?
I do.
I do.
I think I
Can somebody read the entire thing so people aren't lost?
Okay, cool.
That's
so,
a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
let's go do a round of cuts, and
All
then
right.
they'll pick it up as we go.
You heard it, everybody. Fuck you. Too ready to read.
Wait, give me a second here. I got to do something real quick. Give me a second.
All right.
No. All right.
Serves gone to beat his family into submission. He'll return shortly.
We'll be back after these beatings.
Seasoned beatings, everyone.
I mean, we're finally number 1 in the world with the Rona. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Really.
well, I'm pretty sure China's like fucking flubbing their numbers.
I think we are too, to some extent.
Yeah, they've been at 80,000 forever now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I had to close the garage door because Mo texted me this exactly. My folks haven't said anything, but you need to lower your voice. So we're already there, We're already there, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So we're not
I'm just
reading...
waiting for the "Why are you in your car, you idiot?" text from my dad.
So we're not going to read the whole list?
No.
Okay.
Fuck everyone.
All right, yeah, you heard it here first, folks. All right, so let me see. Stranger, I'm gonna go through it, and I'm gonna look for a show that upset me incredibly, and I'll choose that show. Let's see here: Big Mouth, Paradise, Disenchantment, Birdie and Tuca.
Rona.
We cannot cut the Rona. It is uncuttable.
Empire. That's the show with all the African Americans, right?
So Empire.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, no. Wait, no. I'm asking. Is that what it is?
Yes, it's the one with the black people.
You're trying to cut the American.
No, Empire.
Which one? Oh, Empire.
Empire is the one with the blacks, right?
Juicy Smollier is an Empire.
No, there's Boardwalk Empire, and then there's also Empire, which is the black media mogul show.
Yeah, Jesse Smollier.
That's Empire.
Yeah. That's Empire.
Right, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Never mind.
That guy.
All right, let's Jane the Virgin. I'm gonna get rid of Jane the Virgin.
All right.
I agree.
I don't know what that is, so I say burn it. Burn it with fire.
How do we do this? Do I
think it was following
do I just like highlight it or something?
Well,
I mean, does anybody feel strongly?
Let's put Art in charge of the reading.
Okay, cool.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
What number was that, sir?
That is 78.
I think Eileen said she already took it off.
So does anybody feel strongly about that show, or can anybody even describe what that show is?
I think it was following a teenage girl who got pregnant, and like it's just
Some
like
girl who's a virgin.
Is she
she
a
was
Latina?
a virgin and then she got a baby. So
Was she
Also,
Latino?
Juno.
yeah, it was like the Latin version of Juno.
In spirit of hating Juno, I say we destroy it.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
All right, Juno's out.
Next to Juno has been eliminated.
More like Jane the
Somebody put it and cross it
Valverde.
out.
I already crossed it out on my list.
You have a physical
I
list.
have a hard copy.
You have a separate.
Yes, I made a physical list.
Wow.
No, I made a physical list of it. Oh, whatever. You guys are just going to thank me later when I tell you they're all gone.
No.
No.
Dude, we're going to delete it.
Shut up, Cody.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You could have just.
Well, I'm
printed
deleting
it
them
out.
here because I don't want to be looking at my phone and then putting the phone back up to my ears.
Wait,
Wow,
Eileen,
okay.
wait. This is everybody. Just calm down.
We get it.
Everybody, calm down. This is important. Eileen, you could
No.
have just printed it out. You didn't have to write it all down. What?
I could if I had a printer at my house, sir, but I do not.
Oh.
Holy
And
shit! You wrote it out.
That's what I called her a geek.
there is such a thing as public libraries. We have one here in Rio Grande. Is there not one in wherever the fuck you live, or what?
Is yours still open? Because the Rona.
No, ours is still open, man.
No.
They're like announcing things. They're like, hey, come over. We're gonna have an Easter paint. Whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? They're like, they're still like,
whatever the fuck.
yeah, they're still actively posting shit on Facebook about like, hey, next month is like,
the Rona party.
No, I think they had this thing where it was sometime next month is going to be like National Engagement Week or something, or day, where it's like celebrating getting engaged. Everyone come over to the public library and die and get some sort of fucking disease.
Are you sure your city isn't a death cult?
Well, our city is very in tune with the culture of Americana, so we're just very American. We're down for it,
So you're gonna change the name of your city to Rona Grand City.
I don't have that kind of power, Cody, and you know that.
No, we're gonna.
I was just wondering, because you have that whole water problem, and now the Rona, they want you all to get together in a group.
When you say,
I think they're trying to kill you, dude.
When you say water problem, what exactly do you mean?
I mean your rotten lead pipes that give you poison water you can't drink.
Oh, okay. And McAllen has like pristine, non-leaded pipes. I hear.
Dude,
apparently.
I saw a fucking man go on TV and say that we got the best water in the game. I don't know what game he's playing because I don't know about water games, but apparently we have the best.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure
I
that's
don't believe
the case.
it.
You know
Bullshit.
what? Let's not devolve this podcast into
How much your town sucks?
Yeah,
into who
exactly.
has the
Because I
best
think we
water.
could all say that all our towns fucking suck.
Yeah, ours is the dwarf among the midgets, though.
That's true. Yeah, New York really sucks. I think got like 1 trillion cases right now.
Yeah. 2.9.
Or maybe
2.2
they
trillion.
maybe they
2.2
don't
trillion,
suck, and they're like doing what we're all supposed to be doing and testing fucking everybody.
The president hates that idea, so we only need to test people who we think don't have it.
All right,
next percentage goes down.
Next show before I have a fucking a rant about this shit.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and choose My Cat from Hell, because that show's gay and Jackson Galaxy sucks.
Damn, the gauntlet's been thrown.
What number is that?
My Cat from Hell, 61.
Thanks for checking
about
your papyrus scroll, Eileen.
Whoa! What?
What?
Was that, Art?
It's number 61.
My Cat from Hell is number 61.
Anyone want to argue why it should stay? Art?
Nah, fuck that show.
No.
You got
I would allow it to be on in the background, and that was it.
Sounds like one of the best shows of the decade, Art.
One of the greatest.
I don't know. You seemed pretty passionate when you attacked me personally for talking bad about the show. So I was just surprised that you're not doing it again, is what I'm saying.
I don't think Jackson Galaxy is as charismatic as Caesar Milan.
Well, yeah, he's a black hole of charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
But he's making up. He tries to make up for it in stupid bowling shirts.
Yeah.
And stupid facial hair.
Yeah.
And that's a one for
Yeah,
one.
I have to agree with the facial hair. I don't like it.
Charisma versus bowling shirt. I mean, they make up for each other.
Yeah.
But Caesar Milan's cool.
Usually when somebody wears bowling shirts as a conversation starter, it's just like a no-go for me. You know what I mean?
That's just tells me to ignore you.
Right.
I'm willing to hear them out, but I've been disappointed at least 85% of the time.
That's biased.
The only acceptable bowling shirt is a Pin Pals bowling shirt.
Fine.
Oh man, that felt flat.
All right,
Let's
so
get
it
rid of
sounds
it.
like I'm going to take My Cat from Hell off.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that show.
All right, it's gone.
Finally.
Cody, you're up.
Okay.
It's been a pain in the ass for the last 15 minutes.
Let's see. What do I got? I got. I don't know.
You're gonna take off.
I don't know. I'd say The Office.
The Office?
I don't
I
like
think
it.
you're going to meet some resistance there.
Yeah, I think you are.
I mean, it's okay, but I'm not really into it either.
Nah, I don't like it.
So
I'm
that's
waiting
2
for
votes
Sir
down.
to explode.
I hear bubbling.
I'm vomiting.
I hear
This is
some
what I'm
steam.
doing.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take Sir's side on this one and say The Office has to stay.
It has to. I mean,
Okay, so that's 2 against 2. Art, you're the deciding factor.
He's not going to
I
say
don't think it
no.
should be like a voting thing. I just think like you just got to
Passion.
argue your point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Passion.
It's
Hey,
terrible. I
guys-
We'll do it that way.
Jim sucks.
what?
All right, you guys.
It was
you ever-
a piece of propaganda. I'll give it that. Workplace environments aren't like that.
At all.
And, if anything, they're depressing, soul-crushing endeavors
Absolutely.
and a giant
Yeah.
time sink. But The Office,
I mean, also they
I
Okay.
believe it.
All right. Here. I'm gonna say something, and the reason why it should stay. This is my.
Fine.
I think the echo's back.
Did somebody put on a headset?
No, I don't hear it.
No.
No.
Hello? Oh.
Okay, it's gone.
No,
All right. Well, what the
we're good.
fuck was that? Okay.
It's gone.
So, irrespective of the phantasm situation that we just faced, the reason why I think The Office should stay is they showed up and they kind of changed sitcom comedies, because before this everything was the same kind of shit with
Seinfeld knockoff.
Yes, Seinfeld knockoffs, laugh tracks, all that shit. And this show was the one time you saw, like, it was British comedy, right? Because it was a British show. Just incredibly dry and just awful, right? Like, everyone sucks on the show. Everyone is terrible, and it was funny.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it changed, at least, because without The Office, there would be no Parks and Rec. There would be no Modern Family.
Good.
There would be no fucking any that other show with they work at the superstore. That's a hit now. The show, it changed the game in terms of
Structure.
it's not yes, structure, yes, and also like workplace environment shows. It wasn't like Taxi Cab or some shit where it's just like, haha, there's a gag.
Yeah, it was also
and-
like one of the first mainstream cringe humor.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Exactly. Where it was like, I can't watch this because this is fucking awful, but it's also
Yeah.
hilarious. You know what I mean? So
And
I'm
you also
gonna-
had a lot of talent behind it too. A lot of people that were good at what they did that came out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, as
like-
much as I hate BJ Novak, he's pretty funny as a writer.
Yeah, and so is what's her face, Mindy Kaling, and the other dude, the accountant, or no, the HR guy. What was his name?
Toby.
Toby. He was another
Toby.
writer also, and he was pretty fucking funny as shit. And his character was hilarious because he was so defeated throughout the entire fucking show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is pretty great. So I refuse to get The Office removed at this point, at least.
Yeah, it definitely should not go during the first round of cuts. I don't think it'll make it
All right,
to
fine.
the top 10, but I don't think it needs to go this early.
Okay,
no
sorry,
need-
Cody. The Office stays.
Senseless
That's
bloodshed.
fine. That's fine. All you later.
So I'm gonna
No, wait,
just throw out
wait,
the
wait,
absolute.
wait. Shouldn't Cody have to argue why it should go?
I think he conceded.
I mean, if you feel
that it's
strongly
gonna
about
stay.
it, but
No.
if not, we can just
No,
move
I'm
on. And
No, I'm not arguing it. I just don't like the show because I've seen it once and I can't see reruns of it. It's too cringy, like you say. It's too good at it. I just don't like watching it.
All right, cool.
Fair enough.
all right, so I'm gonna just do it.
So, who
just
can
real quick, all
hang
favor.
up the phone on Cody real quick? Anybody? I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
And just get rid of the absolute
What was that?
trash that I think Sir was moving to remove Cody from.
Oh my God, sir.
Once you take sides against the office, you've lost your place in Surf's life.
So I'm not going to go with a controversial pick. I'm just looking to kind of make this a quick thing. And just get rid of the fucking Big Bang Theory, because this was supposed to be a list celebrating the best shows, and that show was a fucking travesty.
Yes,
Hold on,
absolutely.
look. I'm just gonna say something real quick.
No.
I'm just gonna say something real quick about this show. Who put it on there?
Blackface.
Yeah, who put on?
Who put it on there? Who did that?
Not me.
I think that was either Joanne or Mo.
Don't put that on my fiance. Don't.
Or my wife, you whore.
Okay, number 9 is going.
Let's just pretend like it was neither one of them, because it could have honestly
It was magically
possibly been either one. To be honest with, like, if we're all being true with each other here, it could have been either one of them. So let's just pretend like it just magically appeared there, and we get rid of it. It doesn't
All
matter.
right. Fair enough.
Well, does anybody have anything
Number
positive
9
to
is
say about it?
Yeah, I do. It is positively the worst fucking show I've seen in the last 10 years.
It
Well,
It's
is.
definitely
I
near
think
the
there's
bottom.
only one part in it that I really actually kind of laughed at, and it was when
Eileen.
one of them
Eileen put it
sneezed
on.
and
It
they were
was
trying
Eileen.
to go to the lunch table, and Sheldon's like, "No, you got to sit over there," and then the other guys are like, "Come on, it's only one sneeze," and then he sneezes again. They're like, "Okay, you're on your own. Get over there," because he's sick. That's what.
Yeah, it's really, really super funny.
Yeah, question.
So, has anybody seen the show with the laugh track removed?
No,
No.
but that's
No.
fucking horrifying.
There's like a 10-minute YouTube clip of the show without any laugh track, and it just. I showed it to someone who likes the show, and they realized what a mistake they made.
Yeah. Wait,
It was-
who was it? Who was it?
You broke somebody.
Yeah, I mean,
George,
the thing
someone with something they liked ruined it for them.
No.
You love that?
you
normally I'm not that guy, right?
You
I'm not.
supposedly like this.
Normally.
I don't know about that.
Normally.
But I thought that they would be better for it. You know what I mean?
Or, we all know you hate Joy.
No, I had going back to the office situation, I had an argument with somebody in school. I think it was like a philosophy class, and we were talking about like shows and shit. And I said, like, The Office is a good show. And some dude goes, I hate it. And I said, yeah, okay, cool. Like, why do you hate it so much and all this shit? We're having like an actual dialogue, right? And he didn't have anything to say as to why he hated it. So I started like offering suggestions and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of like, it's not like a typical show. It doesn't have a laugh track. And he goes, yeah, man, it doesn't have a laugh track. And I'm like, oh, okay, so that's a reason why. Like, I baited the question, right? And he goes, yeah, that's the reason. And I go, oh, so you like to be told when something is funny, right? Like, you can't think for yourself as to
can't
Well,
when
handle
you know
something.
it's funny because they're laughing.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Exactly.
But I know we started the laugh track argument with Seinfeld, but to be clear, Seinfeld did not have a laugh track.
Right, it didn't, right?
Yeah.
No, I was
Like,
just
I
saying
don't-
that every sitcom was a knockoff of Seinfeld
Right.
Yeah.
until The Office.
I think that might have been a misnomer. Seinfeld did not have a laugh track, and Seinfeld was extremely funny.
It has spanky bass.
Yeah.
So
But,
I'm going to go ahead and just remove Big Bang Theory right
Yes,
now, and
yeah.
we'll move
Yeah,
I-
no one's
and
gonna
I-
fight you on that. Shit.
I
No
just-
argument. No
I just-
argument.
I just have one thing to say about Big Bang Theory is that it fetishizes intelligence to, like, it's trying to make, people that are allegedly smart cool. So like, I think the reason why it got so popular, it was because the same people on Facebook that are posting about like string theory and shit that have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, I think that gave them solace or something. It was like, yeah, I'm
Yes.
a part of this group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like space. It's like, what do you know about space? And they're like, we're all in it.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Cool. And
life,
one of there was one meme that came out of that like phenomenon of people that like took like an intro to physics class sometime in their life and think that they're fucking like astrophysicists or something.
Yeah.
Was
That's
that
yeah.
that the star stuff thing with what's his face, Carl, whatever the fuck his name is. No, not well, him also, but Carl something. I can't remember what the fuck is. What?
Sagan?
Yes, Carl Sagan, the star stuff, like, you know, like like the chemicals that are in your body, like they were made in stars and you blew up. Stars blew up, and like the things that are in your body are things that have existed in the universe for billions of years. And one of the perfect yeah, exactly. One of the perfect memes was like him saying that, and then it was like a pile of shit is also made out of star stuff. So chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? So yeah, fuck that show. We should get rid of it.
I agree.
Are you still there? All right, good.
Yeah, I already took it off.
It's gone. Fuck that.
It's just a travesty that it was as popular as it was, and I
Yeah.
think the gravest insult that I've ever received was from my dad, who told me that I reminded him of young Sheldon.
Oh, boy.
Not young Sheldon, the normal Sheldon.
Yeah.
Regular Sheldon.
And he crippled me, but I didn't show that I was hurt.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you know, I actually had a similar incident with my family. They said that you reminded them of Sheldon too.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
That's what you get.
I
Man.
think I died a little bit.
Yeah.
But to be fair, they said that I reminded them of the stupider one, the one that isn't Sheldon. I was like, "Fuck you!" If anything, I'm this is bullshit.
They just called me autistic, and so did my father.
Yeah, they called me a dumb smart guy, the dumb one.
I had a situation.
Yeah.
I can't
Right,
remember.
so that's off.
Yeah, fuck that show.
For mine, I'm going to get rid of Letter Kenny.
Good job.
What number is that?
I've never seen that before.
86.
Canadian.
I saw a YouTube video of that.
Yeah, I
because
hate it.
I had never heard it, and I saw it right before we started to do this. And I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess it's just some Canadian hick that is sarcastic.
Yeah, he's just like catty. It's like a catty boy.
That's pretty much the gist of it, yes.
I didn't like it. Not a fan. Not a fan of catty
No,
Canadians.
I actively hated it.
Yeah, I mean,
They were smarmy in a way that wasn't clever enough.
yeah. It was a lot of like, yeah, what are you gonna do about that? You know, like that type of shit.
Frat boy party.
Yeah. Like, yeah, spit in your ass, homo. What are you gonna do about it? And then like he just licks it clean.
Or some catchphrase, and they just drink and say some stupid shit and fight. That's all I got from it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I
All right,
got
moving
that, but no.
I found no redeemable quality in it at all.
All right, so second round of cuts.
Yeah, second round
Yep.
cuts. Fuck that show. Next.
Serve Europe.
All right. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Fantastic. Let's see here. 130. Good Lord. God. Narcos. That was a good one. Vice Principals was a good one.
Who the fuck is whispering?
Damn, man. There's so many of them. Seis Manos was good. I'm going to say New Japan Pro Wrestling returns.
I will fucking kill you.
You have to.
No,
Don't waste your pick.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Those are some fighting words,
all
sir.
right, everybody,
Those are
calm the
wrestling
fuck
words.
down. That was a joke. Dear God.
Okay, sorry.
All right, pick one then.
I'm gonna
You're
say
good.
I'm gonna say Ozark. I watched like 2 episodes of it, and I can't stand that dude. So
Like
that's the one.
low rent Breaking Bad,
Huh?
just like second rate Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. I wouldn't even say second rate. It was like third
Rate.
third or
Yeah.
fourth rate, maybe. Yeah. Oh no. John Oliver last week tonight for sure.
What?
Yeah, I can't.
You're going with that over Ozark?
I have.
Stay with your original choice.
Wait.
sir.
Well, okay. Well, let me just hear me out, you psychos. The reason why I'm saying this is I've seen 1 episode of that show, and it was about nuclear energy, and he got everything wrong. Absolutely everything wrong. Everything that he said was wrong. Everything was wrong. And this dude is supposed to be like some sort of like the like an arbiter of truth, and he's just wrong about it. It sounded like he just Wikipedia'd nuclear energy and made a show on it. I might be biased. You know what?
Well, yeah,
You're right.
that's the
We'll take it later. I'm sorry. I got a little heated, and I will admit to that. Ozark. I think we could all agree
So which one
that
are you
should
going
go.
with then?
I'll say Ozark.
Ozark.
Ozark. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we have to pick the low hanging fruit. That'll
Yes.
get us through the list.
All right,
fastest.
fine.
And Ozark
Fine.
was boring.
Yeah.
But also fuck John
Had
Oliver.
Jason Bateman in it, and it wasn't called Arrested Development seasons 1 through 3, so I hated it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I already know what the next cut's gonna be.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, so it's my turn now, right?
Wait, so yeah, nobody wants Ozark, right?
No,
Nobody has anything positive to say about Ozark. Okay.
It entertained people, I guess, right? So that's a positive thing. Fuck that show.
It was. I don't even. The premise. It was about money laundering. That was.
Yes.
That was it, right?
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
money laundering. Yeah.
It was like that movie, The Accountant, where they tried to make accountants badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
Except like that in that sense, like Ben Affleck was kind of badass in that somehow his autism made him into like this incredibly great assassin somehow. But in Ozark, Jason Bateman's just like a bitch the whole time. So
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the reason I mentioned the accountant thing though is because the lamest part of that character was that he was an accountant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like, oh man, this guy's so good at taxes, your heart explodes. It was like,
Yeah,
no, he's
unless
just
you're
a
a
killer
professional wrestler.
that happens to be a fucking accountant.
Yeah, unless you're a professional wrestler.
Oh yeah, if you're IRS,
Characters just.
yeah, Erwin R. Shyster is a badass accountant. Yeah, it's IRS, you guys. It's the government stealing your money. You get it. Anyway,
All right, so
All
who's
right,
God,
next?
I love pro
Ozark is
wrestling.
Gone.
I fucking love pro wrestling. Anyway,
Kevin, you're up.
my turn. What is... Someone read some stuff to me that you know I'll hate. Because I don't have the list in front of me.
What was that?
What's Righteous Gemstone?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
no,
dude,
you're right.
that's a great one.
All right, so check it out. I nominate The Witcher because I heard it was bad.
I watched one
you even
episode
watch
of
it?
it.
No, I didn't have to.
Somebody wrote in parentheses, I heard this was bad on the Google
I
Doc.
did that.
Yeah,
That was Kevin, obviously, with Kevin.
I actually,
Because I did hear it was bad.
it's actually pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed
It's
it.
good? Oh, shit, well, somebody
liked it.
delete my
It was-
comment.
Well,
Change that.
when I was watching it, it reminded me of Hercules or Xena. Like
Oh,
that.
dude, I love those, so I guess take it off. I mean, not
Another go.
no. I mean, take off my comment, not the show.
Oh, okay, good.
Take off that I heard it was bad.
All right, you want to try again?
Yeah. What else could I hate? I mean, do I? What? Read me stuff.
Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
That was badass. There was an anti-pope, so I'm gonna let that one go.
Yeah.
You're the worst.
Yeah, there was an anti-pope.
I am, but I didn't like that show. But I haven't seen it, and we were waiting.
Surviving
what about
our
My 600-Pound Life?
surviving.
Dude, I love that show. There was this fucking fat bitch on there, and apparently this sister was even fatter than her. And they have a show now called My 1,000-Pound Sisters or some dumb shit like that. It's fucking gross. And the cool part about it is this one bitch has a fat forehead. Like her forehead hangs out like almost like a third titty. It's really disgusting.
Yeah,
I have to watch that.
I binge watch 600-Pound Life all the time.
Yeah, dude, it's
Okay,
great.
what about Broad City?
I would.
Yeah, fuck that show.
That show was all right.
What about Surviving R. Kelly? That was not a good show.
Kevin,
Wait,
okay,
which
hold
one?
on. I think. Wait, did somebody else mention something?
Yeah, Serge said something. I didn't hear him.
Surviving R. Kelly.
Oh, that was brutal. I did see some of that, and it made my entire body go into itself.
It is definitely
think-
not a top 10 of the decade show.
Yeah, it really isn't. It really isn't, and it's not even the top. It's not even the top one of those rape shows.
Yeah.
Because I think the Michael Jackson penetrating children and giving them jewelry was worse.
But number one, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
Is it not as horrifying as Leaving Neverland?
it is
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
not,
think
actually,
it's not
no.
bad enough.
No, yeah, it's
It's not
as
bad enough.
It's not as graphic
Yeah.
because R.
Yeah.
Kelly was not like he peed on a girl like once and like maybe he
Yeah.
got like Aaliyah pregnant or something.
Yeah, he
but
did.
he never licked little
Hey,
boys'
hey.
assholes.
He's
So
a general.
Oh,
Is she the one that died in an
sorry.
airplane?
yes,
yeah, I think so.
Yes.
She was the one that was like I can't remember the song, but it was popular. You get it. Anyway,
But she didn't survive R. Kelly.
she did. She did survive R. Kelly. She didn't survive that plane crash.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't know they weren't connected. Coincidence?
Oh man.
Hey, if they did get married, he planned it for the money.
Yeah, I mean,
So we're taking off Surviving
look,
R. Kelly then.
yeah, I was gonna say R. Kelly. We're not saying that he's not a scumbag. We're just saying that he's not as interesting of a scumbag as Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson was
But it's
way more
nothing
interesting.
that wasn't known.
Yeah, R.
So that one's
Kelly.
getting taken off.
Yeah, R. Kelly was
Yeah.
just like a run-of-the-mill pedophile, and
He wasn't the king of pedophiles.
yeah, dude. And Michael Jackson had way better music, also. So
Yeah, also, yeah. Because it didn't matter if his dick was black or white. He was gonna fuck a little boy with
yeah,
it.
yeah, exactly.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, good lord.
That's amazing.
All right.
Oh god.
So I'm going to nominate Dr. Pimple Popper.
Don't you dare. That one's very interesting.
How is it interesting?
I watched a couple of episodes of it, and it's the same thing every episode. Yeah, they introduce a new asset, but otherwise you're just popping little fucking boils on each other.
That's the
Well,
point.
that's not the only thing.
So
that
that's
happens. They also cut them open with a scalpel. It's interesting.
Yeah, they're still fucking a thing out of skin. It's just a sack. Like let's see what sack they have this week, and then they'll
The
pop
Sack
it.
of the
and
Week
they'll-
show.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm with Art on this one.
Oh,
I think the only reason people like it is because they get some sort of weird relief from seeing something like clean,
Yeah,
something
like-
dirty.
I think the only reason they like it is because they're girls, and only girls like that show.
Yeah, Eileen gets wet to it. Is the only reason.
oh you guys. No, I cannot.
Dude,
Well, then
man,
let it take it off the list if you don't get wet to it.
Oh my God. Whatever. Take it off the list then.
Aha!
she's
You
doing.
shall remain unlubricated.
Fine. 57 is off.
She's willing to do anything to maintain the fact that she is a dry woman.
I hate you, sir.
Oh, dead now.
I
didn't-
do enjoy her enthusiasm. I mean, I have a dermatologist that I saw for like a lump that was in my neck.
Yeah,
And also, she was really aggressively excited about
and was
cutting it out before
and-
she knew what it was.
Yeah,
She
she was
like,
also
yeah,
a
let's do
woman.
it.
Yeah. She was probably
Yeah,
like
she
her
was.
pussy was juicy as fuck as soon as she saw that growth. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Fair question, though. If Dr. G, medical examiner, was still on the air, would you guys vote that one off too, or would you
What
guys
is
vote
that?
that one?
What is that? Yeah.
You guys never watched that one?
No,
No.
I'm not a crazy
It's,
freak, Eileen. What is the show?
Okay, so it was basically a I forget what she is, but she investigates like the cause of death in people.
Oh, that sounds cool.
In the
Coroner?
sport.
Coroner, yeah, coroner.
That
The
actually
coroner,
sounds
yeah,
badass.
the coroner report.
Yeah, that's cool.
So she would go through these cases, and they actually show her where she's cutting into them, but it's kind of blurred, so you don't see the actual bodies that she's working on.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah, I'm
actually
okay
gives
with
you the
that.
diagnosis of like why they died.
That sounds badass because she sounds like a Batman that lives in a morgue.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's kind of what Dr. Pimple Popper is too. I mean, she's kind of a detective when
Yeah,
it comes
and-
to like skin disease.
Wait,
but
ex-
it's just
excuse
that
me?
No,
each
but like,
episode is very repetitive.
yeah,
Yeah,
no, I think
Yeah.
The extent
think-
of her expertise is like, there's a boil, let me cut it out, and Eileen's gonna get a wet ass pussy. Like, it doesn't sound as compelling to me.
Oh my god.
not just
Okay,
Eileen, though.
moving on. I don't want to hear about this anymore. Let's go. Move over.
Okay, we'll cut it.
Next one. Next one.
I'm just saying
Right.
women in general. Excuse me, Eileen. I apologize if you felt singled out by this. I meant women in general. We're getting their pussies
Okay,
juicy
good.
as
Also,
fuck.
I
Don't
totally
single me
jumped in
out.
front of Cody's turn. Also, Cody.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, there goes giving up the third place to Cody to taking it back. Okay.
Yeah, another instance
So,
of
Cody.
another illustration of
What?
why we all think Cody doesn't matter.
No. It's reverse Indian giving because Cody would have been the one to take it back, but Art did it for him, so it's not racist.
All right, there we go. Cody, it's your turn.
All right, Cody, what are you going to cut?
I'm looking. I think I'd have to say Game of Thrones because season 8 destroyed the whole thing.
Yeah, I'm
What's
not
your
even
opinion on
argue. I'm not even argue. I fucking hate that show now.
Whole fucking thing. Everything.
Yeah,
It ruined everything.
anticlimactic.
Every fucking thing. We didn't even see the Golden Army.
Yeah, what the fuck?
We didn't see the elephants. Yeah, we didn't see the elephants over there.
Oh man, I'm pissed.
I mean, the
wasn't
first
a
4
second ago.
seasons were great, though. I mean, as far as being a big production.
They weren't as good as the books, though.
Oh god.
Well, yeah, but you can say that about anything.
That's
That's
true.
not true.
True.
Give me an example where you can say the book was or the movie was better than
Potter?
the book.
Harry Potter.
No,
never mind.
Benjamin Button.
No way.
Benjamin
The books
Button.
were way better.
Okay, you read the book Benjamin Button?
It's a short story, and it was lacking in enthusiasm, and the movie was so much better.
Especially the part where he goes to the
I didn't,
whorehouse.
okay, I'm gonna say this once. I didn't even know that was a book, so I'm gonna go ahead and defer my opinion on this to the dork that actually read it. So there it
That's me.
is.
Fuck you. As long as I'm right,
So Game of
I'll
Thrones
read a
is
dumb
out,
book.
right?
Hey man, in
Well,
terms of
I don't think we should cut Game of Thrones yet. I mean, because
Well, yeah,
I saw Game of Thrones, the show. I mean, I saw season 1, and that inspired me to read the books. I mean, season 1 was a great piece of television.
So I didn't watch any seasons. I just read the synopsis of everything up to the last two seasons, and then I watched the last 2 seasons, and I was like, yeah, I don't get what the big deal is. So I think I'm gonna sit this one out in terms of an opinion.
Well, as soon as they ran out of book material, the show took
It
a
went to shit.
nosedive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And each season got
you know what?
progressively worse.
Okay,
And then they
so-
kind of just betrayed the characters and the story, and none of it made sense.
I think seasons 1 through 5 even were still good. It's 6, 7, and 8 sucked.
I just think that it had high points in those first few seasons that you can't say that it should be cut now. But you know what? I don't think it's the top 10 show of the decade. So,
Yeah.
or maybe, I don't know. I haven't looked at the rest of the list. I don't think it's worth cutting now versus something like Vice Principals.
Whoa. Yeah, you might be right.
Hmm.
But I think the whole Danny
Okay, Cody, pick another one.
McBride, yeah, like Cody keeps picking these massive shows that are like universally popular to cut. So
Gets you to talk.
what?
Which one?
I said it gets y'all to talk.
Oh yeah, it does.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
true.
So
Thank you for Cody,
that.
I don't want to force your hand or anything, but I think you should cut Twin Peaks.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I was going to say Twin Peaks and Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm fine. Twin Peaks is cool.
Fuck Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I accept that.
I hate Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
That's why I fuck
How
Brooklyn
could you
Nine-Nine. We're
hate
cutting
it,
that.
though?
Wait, is Eileen the only one that likes it?
Nine-Nine?
It's Brooklyn
Say that
Nine-Nine.
again. Everybody talk at once so I can kind of make it out.
Is Eileen the only
We're
person
cutting out
defending
Brooklyn
Brooklyn
Nine-Nine.
Nine-Nine?
We're cutting it.
Okay, cool.
That's my vote, yeah.
All right,
There's
cool.
116 on it.
Wait, why?
so-
Hold on. Why hasn't
Brooklyn
the Masked
Nine-Nine is like
Singer
a
been
worse Parks
cracked
and Rec.
up?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Somewhat.
Well, that's it.
Sir?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Why hasn't the Masked Singer been cut out already?
I was going to do that
It's
next.
Eileen's turn. Eileen has the opportunity to cut the Masked Singer. She put it on there.
I put that one on there
Yes.
because it's very nice and fun. Don't shit on it yet. We haven't gotten to it yet. No one's picked it, so we're not shitting on it yet.
All right,
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
My
We'll
turn.
wait till
You guys wait.
my
Turn.
turn.
Yeah.
Wait. Thank you.
Eileen gets to pick twice?
No, she picked once.
No, that was Cody.
I haven't
was Cody's
picked
pick.
yet.
Wait, didn't she?
No, I have-
Yeah.
Didn't we cut it? Okay, fine.
I haven't
What's
gotten
gonna be,
to
Eileen?
her. Not yet.
What's it going to be?
I'm going to go with, let's see, Veep.
Whoa, no. Fuck you. I love that show.
Yeah, that shows.
You can eat all
Okay,
of
I'll
it.
pick that
show.
random. Okay.
Yeah,
That might be
Okay,
a top
okay.
5 show.
I would
Yeah.
say so.
Yeah, I like-
Absolutely.
Okay, how about, let's see, Daredevil.
Someone's not going to cut any of these music.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck Daredevil. You're right. Cut that shit.
I liked the okay.
Okay, Daredevil's out.
The only the only objection I would have was the Punisher storyline in Daredevil. I thought that was awesome.
I liked the Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. That was my
It's not a bad show.
No, but it's
just-
not top 10.
That is not top 10, yeah.
It has great choreography, like
Yeah.
some fight scene.
Yeah. That one fight scene when he's in the prison. Oh wait, excuse me. No, I'm thinking of the spin-off show with the Punisher. Never mind.
Yeah, the Punisher one was better.
So my issue with Daredevil was that everybody was kind of a goody two shoes bitch that didn't want to get their hands dirty. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Everybody that was Daredevil and wasn't breaking bones.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like Batman. It's like when Commissioner Gordon's like, "Hey, Batman, you shouldn't be doing that." And Batman's like, "I'll fucking kill you, you stupid old bitch. You let me do what I want." And then he's like, "All right, Batman, if you think this is the right idea." And then he lets him almost kill the Joker every time.
Yeah, it almost seemed like the entire show was just like devised to show the absolute brutality of the Punisher. Like, because when the Punisher showed up, it was like everyone's a goody two-shoe, and the Punisher's just fucking marking people constantly. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, like, Daredevil was like the intro to the Punisher being the ultimate badass.
Exactly. Yeah, it was almost like a side story.
And
to the Punisher.
that's because I didn't have a problem with Daredevil as a character. It's his surrounding crew that I wanted to die.
They were totally bitch made.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's get rid of it.
Completely. Yep.
All right, so
Yeah.
Daredevil's out.
Yeah, Daredevil's out. I think we all spoke our goodness on Daredevil, and it's gone. Serve, you're up.
Oh shit! What? All right, cool. Let's see.
What is he going to pick?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, fuck. I don't know, man. God damn it. Hold on.
Never heard of it.
I'm gonna say Top Chef. I'm gonna get rid of that one.
Top Chef.
Yeah.
All right, look.
What number is that?
53.
54.
Look, I'm not going to defend Top Chef. I'm just going to praise Top Chef before it goes. All right. All right. So
Top Chef.
basically, no. Before we cut Top Chef, let me say that the judges in Top Chef are badass. It's like fucking. It's like an old fucking episode of what's it called? The Iron Chef. It's like that. It's taken seriously to that level, which I appreciated. And it's also fucking stupid in a way that I really got behind. So, yeah, that show was fun. Also got me out of a funk when I was going to kill myself in San Antonio. So.
Oh, man. Why do you have to put that on me, man? Good Lord.
No, it's fine. It sucks now. You're not talking circa 2007.
Yeah, I'm choosing the show that saved Kevin's life to be cut. Awesome. All right.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should feel bad, you fucking cunt.
Okay, what's next?
Anyway, I love you, Top Chef. It's my turn. All right. I hate to beat a dead horse,
no.
but
Keeping Up with Kardashians was way worse than Top Chef. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I'm going to cut
mind.
that. So, fuck
that
that
means Kardashian. There's nothing redeemable about that. So.
That girl was in a porno once, kind of.
With Ray J?
That goes back. What's happening?
Yeah, it is. Somebody put it on the...
All right, it's gone now. Okay. There's a ghost, you guys.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, the porno wasn't even that good.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Oh, you know, it's
it was
on my grandma.
upsetting. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, there was no passion, there was no, like,
Subpar.
there was no creativity.
It was
I know we're not
keeping
reviewing
up
the
with
porno,
the Kardashians of porn.
It was essentially a Ray J music video,
Yeah, it was.
and what's her face
Somewhat, yeah.
was like, "Oh, you're not that good looking."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what it
Yeah.
was to me.
Yeah,
at
no,
least.
she's aged poorly. I know she looks roughly the same, but I think my taste in women has just changed.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
her ass
yeah.
is plastic, so.
Have you guys
Yeah,
ever seen that
no.
one video of the lady that has like a fake butt and she's like flipping the silicone over? And
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, that's unwatched.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, and it's like a half circle. You know what I mean? Like it flips over and it's flat on one side, and she just flips it over like a party trick or something. And
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a terrible visual. Yeah, it's terrible.
it's
Yeah, no.
All right, I'm deleting it.
Moving on. Moving on.
Hell yeah.
Go to your
Let's
Yes,
see.
Cody.
Again.
Let's see. I'd say. See, it's one of my
Somebody put
favorite.
Entourage on this list.
Not me.
What?
Entourage. No, I'm not going with Entourage. I'm going with Intervention.
But
intervention.
you love
What's
that
that?
one.
But it does nothing for me.
Fair enough.
Well, it makes you feel better about your life that you haven't made horrible choices like they have.
well, he has is the thing, but it hasn't gotten that bad yet.
They haven't come to my house yet.
You know.
So is that show exactly what it sounds like?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yes.
Yes, exactly what it sounds like.
Intervention is a show.
Watch junkies get high and they
Yes.
take them to a counselor.
Like the way it is that because I watched this show, like I binge watch it just like I binge watch 600-Pound Life. It's one of those like mindless shows that you just watch and you're like, oh man, my life isn't as bad as theirs is, so I guess I'm doing something right. But Intervention essentially is a show where they go up to like druggies or crackheads or alcoholics, and they're like, "Hey, man, we're doing a documentary about the life of a crackhead." And then it turns out, guess what? It isn't a documentary about a life of a crackhead. It's actually a show where we're getting your family together to talk shit about you, so you go to therapy, you fucking loser. Which is fantastic because the reaction is always the same. It's like I'm always like wondering, like, these people don't watch television. Because if I was a crackhead and somebody's like, I'm doing a documentary about crackheads, I'm gonna be like, you're doing fucking intervention. Get the fuck out of my face, dog. Because I know what's gonna happen.
Well, they're too high to realize that's what's going on. They think they're going to get money out of it.
No, I've been high.
Yeah, I think they think there's a promise of, like, we're going to pay you for this.
No, I've been high, and I've been in ruts, and I will tell you right now to all of your faces, I would 100% know that there's somebody coming after me, because what do drugs do to you? They make you fucking paranoid as fuck. So as soon as I saw that,
you may know that, sir, but crackhead serve wouldn't know that.
No. Crackhead serve. No.
I think crackhead serve would be keenly aware, but his lust for crack would make him ignore it.
You know what? You might be right, but I'm going to say crackhead serve would only know that. That's the only thing. Like, I'd be there in a corner smoking crack and being like, when are they gonna fucking show up and do the show? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would be crack.
Again, I think your lust for crack would override. I think your lust for crack would override.
Yeah, maybe
that.
Maybe.
But no, maybe I could score some more crack out of this.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, crackhead serve might be like, these guys might have these cameras these guys have look expensive. I might be able to pawn them.
I bet I can get a lot of crack if I pawn these cameras.
If I were to just if I was just to kill these guys, I'd be able to get their camera equipment and
if crackhead serves turns a murderer serve, he could have a lot of murdering crack.
Yeah. Anyways, go. It's definitely not a top 10 show, but it's a great show to have in the background while you're figuring out how not shitty you are, comparatively speaking. Yes.
Okay. Next.
All right. Intervention's gone.
Oh.
Okay. Art, what is your pick?
Oh, shit, it's me.
Yeah.
Ballers.
What a condescending, yeah. I don't like Ballers.
Okay, Ballers is out.
Yeah, I don't think anyone even needs to say anything about Ballers.
Yeah, I never watched.
It has a rock in it.
I'm tired of them. Boom. That's it.
It speaks for itself.
Can somebody
I don't want to hear it.
wait, can somebody explain what the premise of the show is to me? Because I've never watched it.
Wasn't it?
No.
What?
What was that?
Wasn't it something with Entourage, like a fancier, high-risk one, or like with football players, some stupid shit?
All right, check it out. It was basically like, have you seen the way The Rock interacts with Chris or Kevin Hart?
Sure.
Yes.
Imagine if that was a show.
Oh, weak.
Yeah. Yes, there's a lot of like, you're big, you're small, shitty joke. We're rich, haha, crap.
You're big, you're small. So like a Matilda situation?
Yeah, exactly. Like Danny DeVito and the fucking, what's her face? The lady who throws the kid 30 miles or whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm down to get rid of it.
All right, cool. Ballers. Nothing needs to be said about it.
All right. Eileen, you're up.
I'm going to go with Bates Motel.
Yeah, I did not like that show. It had a lot less killing than I thought it would.
It was too much like suspense of what he's going to do, but he actually doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What number is that?
Fuck that.
That is 93.
Bingo! No, it's 92. 93.
Somewhere around there, because you keep deleting them as you go,
Yeah.
so there'll be different numbers for you.
Got it. Nobody considers
Like
positive about
so-
Bates Motel.
so-
Nobody wants to fight for it.
So Eileen, it's almost like you writing them down was like a waste of time, right? Is that what's going on?
Not really, no. It's good because I can flip back and forth through them right in front of me instead of trying to go through my phone while I'm still talking to you guys. So it works for me.
So you just get a laptop or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I wish I could, but no.
Uh,
Maybe with the
sorry.
stimulus check I get, maybe I can get it.
Holy shit, guys. So what are we going to buy with our stimulus checks, am I right?
Dude, I'm going to buy a bunch of crack.
Tattoos!
Dude, I'm going to buy a bunch of crack and get on intervention. That's what I'm going to do.
Bro,
We're gonna be there.
I'll write Dr. Drew about you. I'll be like, he spent his whole stimulus thing on crack, Dr. Drew. Let's corner his ass and yell at him. And Dr. Drew will get such a hard on to come to Rio and yell at you amidst the coronavirus.
You know what? Rio is...
Are you telling me you found coronavirus laid in crack to smoke, sir? Yes, I did.
I would not be surprised if, like, because nothing happens here. So, like, I'll get a billboard with my crack latent face that says, Servando Garza, the guy that brought Dr. Drew down to Rio Grande.
You're welcome, Rio.
Local treasure, Servando Garza.
Local crack hero, Servando Garza. But yeah, so I think I'm going to pay off my debt, but there's a sneaking suspicion that I might just buy an amp.
Dude, do it. I think Juan's selling one of his amps. If you're interested.
I don't want Juan's filthy amp. Oh, man. No, the thing is, sir, I have to blow all of it at once to feed my sickness.
I feel you. I understand.
I understand.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm either going to pay off all my debt right away or I'm going to spend it on something real dumb.
Oh, yeah. As your lawyer, don't do that.
Who's next?
You're next.
Yeah, sir,
sure.
next.
Oh, shit. I'm next. The newsroom.
Have you not been looking at the list this whole time, sir?
The newsroom.
The newsroom.
What is that?
That's a show.
That's a show that I'm saying that I want to cut.
Yeah, no, I heard about that show. It was the one with what's his face?
Jeff Daniels.
Jeff Daniels. Yeah, I was gonna say Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. He's back in news form.
The show essentially.
What number?
The number is 80.
Terrible.
It's 84. The show, if anyone gives a shit, is essentially like this neoliberal fantasy where being like the smartest person in the room gets shit done. You know what I mean? Like there's a scene where Michael Douglas, I think it's Michael Douglas or one of the Douglases. He's the president, right? And some lady's like, "Oh, Jesus." And then Michael Douglas, the president, is like, well, Corinthians says that if you plant
the
blah
Bible
blah blah.
book, yeah.
Yes, exactly. And it's like, yeah, badass. It's basically making neoliberals feel badass about being smart and ignoring what actual politics are in real life because nobody gives a flying fuck about any of that. That show actually made me mad because I feel like there's an entire generation of people that think that that's the way things are in real life or should be. So fuck that show.
Yeah,
Fuck
that show.
All right. I
right.
distributed it. So.
I think it's my turn. So I'm gonna ask again for help.
I would nominate Arrested Development.
Read your lifeline.
Which one?
Arrested
New
Development.
Futurama. Terrible.
Futurama?
New Futurama.
Either one, to be
Yeah,
honest.
new Futurama. New Futurama got real like gross in a way that I didn't like. It got kind of
New
stupid
Futurama
and
became New
self-lazy.
Simpsons.
It got a little too up its own ass, and I really didn't like the direction they took after they came back. So I'm going to nominate that as to be cut because it's basically trash now, and it's ruining the legacy of the first 4 seasons of the drama.
Yeah, agreed.
So, yeah, darn it. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, it's anybody want the same league as the first 4 seasons?
No, it's not.
It's too self-referential.
It's not even close.
Once they got to those hour and a half long movies of the season.
Oh yeah, those are terrible.
Yeah, those are bad.
Once that happened, I lost interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We'll cut that.
All right.
Okay.
All right, you guys. I hate to be a spoiler here, but my dick is gonna explode if I don't go to the bathroom. So
we'll keep going. Go to the bathroom. Come back.
All right. I'll be back.
Yes, do that.
Drop your mind.
They'll come back. Pretty fucking.
Let's not choose any shows that Kevin will argue for. So
let's do Demon Slayer. I want to get rid of that one.
Look, you assholes! If you do Demon Slayer, New Japan won't gonna fucking find you and kill you. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Whose turn is it? My turn.
Me.
Cody's turn.
Okay.
I picked
What do you want, Cody? Which one?
Dexter.
I can agree with that.
I've never.
Anyone want to defend Dexter?
He's that murderer dude.
Yeah. I know the premise. I just it never looked good enough for me to want to watch it.
Yeah.
I
watched
from what I saw.
A few episodes, but no.
Yeah, it was more like, oh, he's the bad guy, but he's actually killing the badder guys, and it's like, dude, I don't give a fuck, Jesus.
You were that hostile from the beginning.
Yes, fuck that show.
It carried over, yes.
Serve. Is Serve still there?
Did we lose Serve too?
We might
They were
have
really
I think they both went to go pee.
together.
Hold on, let me go to the chat and see if Serve's still there. Serve, are you alive?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, he's there.
Good.
Yeah, I just chose
All right,
to ignore everything you guys said. No, I went to go wee real quick.
All right, so you're not for Dexter, right?
Wait, what? What's the thing?
Dexter, are you?
Oh no,
Dexter's on the chopping block.
Oh, Dexter, the show with the guy that's a murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I have no emotional attachments to it, so yeah, it's fine.
All
All right, I don't think Kevin would want it either.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
All right, moving on. Art, what is your pick?
Okay, before you go, Art, what did we pick or what?
Dexter was removed.
Okay, cool.
Watch Kevin lose it. What?
No, I hated that show.
I'm going to remove Arrested Development.
Yeah, it wasn't very good.
Arrested
Yeah,
Development.
we did it.
I really like that show.
It was a shell of itself. It was
Well,
as bad
do you
as
mean-
Futurama coming back.
Do you mean like
Yeah.
new?
Yeah, it was pretty
new?
bad.
Wait. Do you guys mean like the new Arrested Development or?
Yes.
Oh,
The
okay.
new-
Yeah.
Season 4 and up.
Oh, okay, cool. Because like the one season where Tobias gets like hair implants and he starts dying because of them, it's pretty great. It's
Amazing.
fantastic comedy. But yes, I will agree if it's new Arrested Development because the old shit was fantastic.
Yeah, the first 3 seasons were fucking amazing.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of
Okay.
it.
I just want everyone to know
Okay.
that this is new Arrested Development. I don't want to get any pushback by Mo, especially because she loved that show. But she also hated the new stuff, so I guess it's fine.
Okay.
What, Arrested Development?
Yep, that was
Yeah. She loved the first couple of seasons, but hated the new stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the first 3 seasons are like
They're
a top
fucking perfect.
5 show for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
it
a
was
perfect show.
It was as close to a live action Simpsons
Yeah.
that you could find.
Absolutely. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It
super
taught me a life
rewatchable. There was
lesson.
all these jokes that you could catch upon reviewing.
Yeah.
It was a great show, but it really fell off the cliff. So
Yeah. The life lessons I learned from that show cannot be taught by any other show.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Yes, there's always money in the banana stand.
never
Never.
lesson that guy without an arm.
Yeah, I was gonna say everything. All the lessons that they learned as kids with the guy without an arm.
Yeah.
And also never fuck with a seal because it'll eat your fucking hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, it's a great show. Also, don't try to let out your aggression on the ocean because it'll only push the letter back into your face when you're trying to make a dramatic gesture.
How much does the banana cost, Michael?
I think one of my favorite. I like how stupid the jokes are. Like the dumber the joke, the more it makes me laugh. I don't know if you remember the bees joke.
Yeah, bees.
When,
Yeah. Yeah.
when they're talking about the new, I guess, beads business
Yeah.
he was going into. And
Yeah.
Joe mishears and just says bees, but he's very angry about it. Very. Yeah.
There was like one underlying joke that I always thought was super funny, was that nobody in the family knew what a chicken sounded like in real life.
Yes.
That was always funny.
And the mom was, look at you.
Yeah, like nobody. Like
Poodle doodle doo. Chee-chaw, chee-chaw.
Yeah, Chee-chaw was a good one. And they're like clapping and like hopping around.
Yeah.
Like, it was fantastic, dude. And it was like a running gag. And I remember, I think, because Mo showed me like the first episode. This was before like they did the new one. And I watched the first episode. And the mom is just like an absolute piece of shit, right?
Oh, she's the worst.
And I remember that Tobias had stolen like a dress from his wife or whatever, and he was like on a boat, like protesting something, and the chick is like, "Oh, he's wearing my dress," and the mom's like, "Oh, it looks better on him." Like it was just like fucking asshole, dude.
Yeah.
She was fantastic. Yeah, show. But yeah,
it's like, a R.I.P. old Arrested Development.
Yeah, it's one of those
fuck
things.
You new Arrested Development.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Who's next?
Serve.
Oh, shit.
No, Eileen.
Eileen.
Next.
I'm next? Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm going to go with Killing Eve.
I don't know what that is, so I fully agree.
I think you should all give Killing Eve an episode to watch before you cut it, because I have a feeling none of you have seen it.
Yeah, I've not watched it.
I mean,
that's a commercial.
I fully admit to not having seen it.
I bet you all like it.
Wow.
It's a good show.
So, so we're all just gonna like be slaves to
kind of like a cat and mouse, like lesbian love story between an Asian Interpol detective versus a serial killer / hitman.
It's the same Asian actress from Scrubs, right? I think that's where she's from.
No, she was in that other awful show, Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy, there we go.
Oh,
it was one of those. I was like, it's either Scrubs, Grey's Anatomy. They're both the same.
Grey's Anatomy's out, though.
So
yeah, I'm willing to fight for Killing Eve. I feel strongly about that show. I think it's like a top 20 show.
All right.
Yeah.
And how about Louis then?
What is that?
Louis.
Oh, you know, the first season was very good, and after that, it went to shit. So I'm willing to let it go.
Okay.
Yeah, in retrospect, I didn't really like it as much as I guess.
Yeah.
Thought I did at the beginning.
What show is this?
Louis,
who cares?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it started strong, and it just kind of went weird places that I didn't like.
Yeah, as his stand-up got progressively more self-righteous and up its own ass, his show got mirrored that same trajectory.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I'm a dad now.
That's the greatest way to sum up Louis C.K.'s career.
Oh my god.
I'm a dad now. I guess I'm gonna sexually assault people.
Because I'm just going to jerk off in front of mine.
I resent all of this. Just to be
That's
clear.
fine. But I think that's a good stopping point, you guys. We each made 3 cuts, and it's been about an hour.
Let's get it to 100, right? We can make 13 more cuts.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Just to make it take a good chunk out of it.
Okay.
We'll make them rapid. Just choose obvious ones that are just going to go.
I mean,
All right,
unless Kevin's too busy and he has more important things to do, I totally understand.
Just continue back tomorrow. Because it is tomorrow.
Nothing from Kevin. I don't know about Kevin.
I'm okay. I'm okay with waiting and getting rid of the rest of these also.
Awesome.
All right. So yeah, let's
13 more.
13.
Yeah. Fuck you, sir.
Okay,
By the way.
Boom.
All right, sir. What's your first one?
All right, cool.
Let's go, Gandhi.
Oh God, make it stop.
I'm gonna say Archer.
Yeah, I support that.
Yeah.
Archer.
Done.
Okay.
I never got it.
Yeah.
Me either.
I never understood the appeal.
I hate that show so much.
Yeah, I actively
Okay.
hate it.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds like great.
I'm gonna cut Steven Universe because I like the bit that I've seen, but I haven't seen enough of it. And yeah.
I like that it's so cheery and it's
Yeah, it sounds like a real cool time. Like I'll watch it, but I just haven't, so I can't really fight for it.
Yeah, I don't. It's not something that I'm going to sit down and watch because it's not for me. But it's just so pleasant. I'm like, it feels like.
Which one was it?
Steven Universe.
Which one?
Steven Universe.
Steven Universe.
It's about this little kid.
You want to
He's
explain
like
what
an
the
alien.
show is about?
He's a cool fucking kid. He's like a happy little dude.
The cartoon one,
Yeah.
right? Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you're
The
talking
one
about.
with the gems and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's 3 female superheroes. And
yeah,
he's
they're
kind of
like his
in the
homies. Yeah.
foster care. Yeah.
Yeah, and his dad's
With
like
him.
this hippie, and he fucked a gem, and they made him. It was a weird show, but it's good.
Yeah, I think there's one of the Adventure Time writers went and did Steven Universe, and that's why it shares a DNA of being good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
something like
good.
that.
It is good. It's just like I haven't seen enough of it to put up a fight, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't say top 10 shows of the decade, but it's
Yeah, because I don't know. Yeah.
I like it, but not love it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Art.
Cody.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, I mean it's better than 30 Rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
30
best
Rock's so
Tina
good.
Fey show she did.
But yeah, I cut that one
And
out.
I'm a huge fan of Ellie Kemper. I think she's adorable, and her comedic timing is pretty impeccable.
Yes. Yeah, Mo will
show.
not be happy about this.
Mo, she's a big Kimmy Schmidt fan.
Yeah, she's a big what's her face fan. The girl.
Tina Fey.
No, what's her face? The girl from
from
The
The
Office. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck her
Yeah.
name is. And also the gay black guy is pretty fucking hilarious. Cause she forced
Yeah,
me.
Oh yeah,
like,
that was fucking great. Yeah.
Mo forced
A good
me.
chunk of the show is really well written, and it's got good music too.
Yeah,
I think that guy's he's
she-
on Broadway, or he was on Broadway.
Yeah, she forced me to watch it, and every time she's like, "You need to watch this," I'm like, "Oh God, I don't care." You know what I mean? And then I watch it, I'm like, I watch it, I'll watch it, and I'm like, oh shit, that's actually pretty fantastic. God damn it, Mo, you're right again. You know what I mean? And then I go into this whole thing where I'm like, you're always fucking right about everything. And I just fucking spiral out of control. You know what I mean? So yeah, get rid of it, I guess. I don't know, for my own.
The only
sanity.
thing I have to say negatively about that show is that it ended on a very weak note. Like the last couple seasons weren't as well written.
Yeah. It almost seemed like they were rushing to get it over with because, like, the premise of the show is pretty hilarious. Like, I was like, okay, I'm down with that. And then, like, I watched, like, the first, like, 1 or 2 seasons of it, I think. I don't even know how many seasons there are. Mo was like fucking watching it constantly because it was a solid show, but again, I just never got into it too much, so I have no myself.
Not the top of the 2010s.
I have nothing, like, I have no like personal things outside of like my wife loves the show. Outside of that, I got like no personal connections or like I never really gave a fuck about it. But every time she tells me to watch an episode, I watch it and I think it's funny. So I don't know, whatever. It's definitely not like a top 10 show of the decade, though. I would say that.
All right, who's up?
That'd be me, and I'm going to get rid of 30 Rock for the same reasons as Kimmy Schmidt. It's an inferior Kimmy Schmidt.
Yeah.
It definitely has some like memorable lines and story threads and characters, but
like like the show as a whole wasn't that great.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just get rid of that.
Boom. All right, Bungus.
I'm gonna go with Breaking Bad.
Dang.
I mean, I don't agree.
I just don't think you're going to get the support for that.
Yeah, I don't agree.
I don't agree at all.
Okay, fine. All right. Okay, I get it, guys. It stays. It's going to go through the next cut. Whatever. Westworld.
Yeah, I don't like that show.
Which one?
Westworld.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, why the fuck is that even on there? Because I didn't even watch the whole thing. I saw like 3 episodes. They were cool, but they weren't that great or anything.
Yeah, I watched, and most of these shows that I'm, like, as I'm reading through them, the ones that I've watched, most of them, like, I'll watch 1 or 2 episodes, and I'm like, that's cool. And then I just stop giving a fuck about them for some reason, and I can't point to why. Like, it was cool.
I lose interest in it.
Yeah, it was cool though. Like Westworld was pretty cool. Like a psychotic. Like Westworld is basically what Disneyland is going to be like in the future, right? And I was like, that's pretty cool. Like I dig that. But I just stopped.
It was the same guy that did Jurassic Park. So I think he had like an idea and he just replaced it with like now it's dinosaurs.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, that's
pretty much. Yeah.
That depressed the shit out of me. I didn't know that, but fuck that show, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
also, I was really high when I saw that show, and it was. I attached to it a lot of negative feelings.
Yeah, I remember that.
It wasn't a good experience for me, and it's like every time I watch it, I get the same physiological response that I got when I saw it the first time. And I'm like, I don't want to feel this way. Fuck this show. I know that's not the show's fault, but I can't help but hate it.
What is the if you don't mind me asking, what is the physiological response that you get to it?
Like my heart rate goes up, my like blood vessels start constricting, I start sweating. It's I start to feel panicked.
It's like
You're dying.
It's like the preamble to a heart attack, basically.
Yeah.
He's going into cardiac arrest. Help him.
I just remember feeling like I was sinking away into nothingness. So it's not.
Oh, okay. So you're like you watch it, you watch it, and you start dissociating, basically.
Yeah, a little bit.
That sucks.
Yikes! Yeah, get rid of that shit, man.
So, Serve, you're up.
Again, not the show's fault, even though I thought it was kind of pretentious and boring, but. But yeah, I'll give it.
Yeah, keeping in line with like how close we are there, I'm gonna go ahead and say Paradise PD.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I saw a still shot of it, and I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, it's trash.
Yeah, it's just shock value. It's all right. It's just shocky. Like it's just
Yeah,
going for like over the top.
Yeah, there's some like horrific shit. It's kind of like you know how Big Mouth had like moments where it was like, oh man, that's fucked up. That shouldn't be on TV. That's the entire show of Paradise PD. It's just they're trying to make it.
So it's like a raunchier Family Guy, because that's kind of what I thought it would be.
Sort of.
The raunchier Brickleberry.
Yes, it's way raunchier and shittier than. Well, I watched like one episode of Brinkleberry, and I was like, Tosh Point oh can eat a dick and die. And when I watched Paradise PD, I was like, the dude that does the voice of the dog, who's also a comedian, can eat a dick and die because fuck this show. You know what I mean? It was terrible. It was just a terrible fucking show. Like it's just like, you know, people's faces getting cut off, or like the dog fucking a chick. It's stuff like that. It's just gross comedy, but for some reason there's like a subsect of comedians that think, since now we're in this era of like political correctness, that
Freedom.
exactly
That's
just
like a substitute for being funny.
exactly just being outside of that limit, just saying something that's politically incorrect is automatically funny, just because you're saying and it's not the case at all. You know what I mean? So fuck that
you
shit.
want to be smart about it. Yeah.
All right. So we'll take it off.
All right. Was Big Mouth on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cut that one.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I did not enjoy just how disturbing it was when they would do the gross shit, and not only that, it wasn't funny enough to make up for what they were doing. You know what I mean?
Yes. It's
and
essentially
on top of that, it's the same sex joke.
Yes.
Yeah, over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically Paradise PD, but with like preteen kids, essentially.
Yeah. And I like Nick Kroll a lot, but I'd rather watch Kroll show, which was okay, than that, which is just not. I don't get anything out of it. I'm just like, half the time I'm like cringing, and the other half the time I'm like, this isn't that funny. So yeah, I don't know.
All right, Cody.
Okay.
Let's see. Damn, man, I don't know.
Choose the Mick.
I didn't see that one. That's the one with Alton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know, between the Mick or fucking... fuck, I had it right here. Where is it? It's either the Mick or... God damn it, where is it?
Just pick the Mick if you can't find the other one. But Jesus, man.
Alright, the Mick, it's okay, fine. Fargo.
Which one?
Fargo.
Yeah, fuck that show. Yeah, Cody.
Yeah,
Fuck
that show.
I never watched it.
It's a poor imitation of the movie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that movie sucked too.
Hey, man, the movie was actually pretty good.
See, you say pretty good, but you're too angry for saying pretty good.
No, man.
You know what I mean? Like your anger's a little higher than your actual like of the movie. You just don't like what I'm saying.
I'm just saying the movie.
No, I'm just saying you're a little too passionate about something that's only pretty good.
Hey, man. Shut the fuck up, Kevin. Let me fucking say my piece, nigga. God damn it.
Go ahead.
Now, you know what? Fuck this shit, man. I'm out. Fuck all y'all niggas. Fuck you all. Nah, it's I just really liked being somebody that grew up in the Midwest, finally being represented is you know what I mean? Like, finally we got a movie for us.
What, corn?
I thought it was funny that they put that person in a wood chipper, and that's kind of what my memory of Fargo.
But yeah, people from Minnesota are insane, is what that movie basically told me. But yeah, I never watched the show, so I guess I'm okay with it getting removed.
It was kind of boring.
Yeah.
It was very slow moving, and I don't know. It took forever for anything to happen.
Tacoma FD. What the fuck is that? Who put that there?
All right. Well, I'm getting rid of Fargo since nobody's like standing up for it. And speaking of things that are very slow moving, the Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Did any of you watch the new Twin Peaks?
Yeah, I watched some of it.
No.
It was like the first few episodes were pretty okay. I mean, the pace wasn't so bad, but after that, I guess he wrote enough material for 4 episodes and then had to stretch the rest out. So he literally filmed somebody mopping up like peanut shavings or like just for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And people call him a genius. And I don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
Yeah.
No, man, it's
genius, bro.
just
I
the
think-
peanuts are important, and you have to see each one get swept up, or like, what the fuck are you even doing? You know?
I think what it is.
Pretty much.
I think what it is that for all his life he has done meaningless shit, and we all give him credit for it, and we're like, this dude, man. Like that one scene when everything was backwards. You know what I mean? In the first thing, like, but like Lynch is like, there's like a certain like expectation of weirdness to him, and I think that he thought that, oh, okay, man, like people think I'm deep, so I'm just gonna do random fucking shit now and fuck
People
everybody.
think I'm deep is the greatest realization anyone's ever come to.
Dude, that's like, honestly, that's what I think it is with this fucking weirdo. And
No, I know, and I accept your theory, but I just think that's a funny conclusion to come to. Wait, people think I'm deep.
Exactly.
I gotta be weird now.
Yeah, no, it's not even like I have to be weird now. It's like people think I'm deep, so I can do whatever the fuck I want, and they're gonna interpret it as deep. And I guarantee you, there are fucking like blog posts about how much of a genius this dude is after he did the fucking peanut sweeping thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Dude, there were some before that.
TV, bro.
There were GeoCities websites dedicated to how deep he was, how long he's been deep.
But I'm just saying,
Ew,
like,
GeoCities.
I watched like the first bit of fucking Twin Peaks, and it was awesome. I thought it was really funny. Like, there was really weird shit in it that I thought was hilarious. Like that one cop that's constantly freaking the fuck out. That like thinks like it's the end of the world, like always, like he's just like, oh fuck, you know what I mean? I thought that shit was funny as fuck, you know what I mean? Or how, like, okay, so like the first episode, right, of Twin Peaks, where like it's like this like college teenager or this fucking high school student died, and like the principal's announcing it, and he starts crying as he's announcing it. That shit was funny as shit. Like, I started cracking up. Like, who gives a fuck about this fucking chick? You know what I mean? That shit was funny.
Yeah,
Dude.
the thing about the first like 2 seasons of Twin Peaks was that it was like melodrama.
Yes, like
And,
over the top
I don't think it was.
melodrama.
Yeah, I think it was on purpose.
No, at all.
But yeah, no, the first 2. Well, the first season was great, and then the second one was dumpster, and then the new one. So you have your main character, right? Your like charismatic FBI lead, who was the driving force of the first 2 seasons, and then you make him into like an invalid who does.
Yeah, I didn't like
invalid.
that.
It goes around shuffling like shuffles around from place to place for the entire season, and then he goes back to normal at the end. And then season 2 ends in a cliffhanger that was thought to go unresolved just for the rest of the time. Like Twin Peaks was never going to be revived, and then you have an opportunity to tie up some loose ends or give you a satisfying conclusion, and then it ends in like another fuck you. And
it's the genius, bro.
that was infuriating. And people were saying, like, when you express that opinion, people start to argue that it's not supposed to be easily digestible, and that's like your expectation of like a neat ending is wrong. But I feel like that's a lazy cop out.
Exactly.
It is.
No. It's these people are a fucking cult, dude. Like they are insane. It's like the folks, and you see it everywhere. And like I don't want to get into politics, but like it's the same with like Ben Shapiro or like fucking Jordan Peterson, where it's like he says something fucking retarded, and you're like, hey man, he said something fucking retarded, and they're like, well, you just don't understand the deepness of this man.
He's such a dick to show that he's not gay.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what lobsters are, bro?
Yeah, exactly. Like you have to be, and it's always the same fucking conversation where it's like, well, have you watched the 14,000 hours of like shows or like YouTube videos that he has? Because if you haven't, then you cannot possibly comprehend the genius of this man. And it's like, no, he's fucking retarded. That's what it is.
Libtards with logic and facts, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, I apologize. But let's get rid of the show and move forward. We're almost there. We got 5 more to go.
David Lynch is the Ben
to
Shapiro.
My time also, and it literally spent. I'm not joking. 10 minutes of fucking driving without any dialogue. It's just a close up of Cooper and I don't remember who the other character was, and they're driving at night for 10 minutes. This is the final episode of the season of the series, right? And right before the final shot, they drive 10 minutes in silence on a dark road. The same shot on their faces.
That sounds like fucking David Lynch.
All right,
yeah,
so
like when you described that, I was like,
I saw every
like
episode.
Fuck that.
Bad.
Yeah. Fuck David Lynch.
Yeah, for real.
And also, Creepy Clown Time, worst song ever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have heard his musical.
No, I don't even want to think about that, to be honest.
I'm not going to. No.
You should all look up Creepy Clown Time.
No, we shouldn't. Please don't do that anymore.
I'd rather not.
No way.
I have
Do it,
because because I was a David Lynch acolyte. When I first started watching the show, I was like, David Lynch, man, this is some funny, great stuff. Let me look up other stuff that he's done. And I unfortunately...
It's all trash.
Yeah, it's not that great, man. I don't get it. And
Blue Velvet's good. That's all I'll say.
Every once in a while,
Right,
I'll get like a YouTube like ad where it's like David Lynch master class on how to be a director or something. And I'm like, no. That's not true. It's not a master class. Like, you can do it because you have some sort of freakish following. But if I try to do the dumb if I try to do dumb shit that you do, it's not going to happen, man. So fuck you.
Yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and
I hope
skip
that whole
this.
class is just him sucking his own dick.
Now, that would be some pretty fantastic.
And if he was like, just do that.
Who's
All right,
next?
So we're moving on. Eileen?
Is it me again?
No, I chose Twin Peaks, yeah, so it's you. We got to cut 5 more, and then we're done.
She has to
Yeah,
go.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. All right, so serve.
That's fast.
AP Biology.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is, so I'm willing to
It's
Dennis is a teacher.
That's what
Yeah.
Dennis from Always Sunny.
yeah, it's Dennis
Yeah,
from
he's a
Always
teacher.
Sunny. He's like a substitute teacher, and it doesn't matter. Fuck that show. I watched like a few episodes, and I was like, yeah, dude, like just stick with what's his face, man. He's a great writer and producer. Don't try to do your own thing because you suck.
I wish someone would have said that to David Lynch.
All right, Kevin.
Oh, I don't have the list, but anybody see anything?
Do you want to
that I
cut
hate?
the Mick? Because the Mick's just hanging on.
Yeah, man. Fuck the Mick. I didn't even see an episode. I was excited when you told me that they were making their own shows. I was like, okay, well, this is a good idea because these guys are clearly smart and funny, right? But I haven't ever had an impulse to watch anything but It's Always Sunny. So
what is the Mick?
the Mick is Caitlin Olsen's show where she takes care of these fucking kids.
So
And it's not very good.
It's
So,
like
it's somebody else making a fatal mistake by thinking that they could do something awesome on their own.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's
not only that, but
mythology
they
with
tried
the girl.
to take Dee's character. They tried to make her like this misanthrope, a babysitter, but also give it like a G rating on network television.
That is
gross.
trash. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah.
You're never
Let's
gonna
take
do
everything good about the show and make it shitty.
Yeah, dude.
And then
like,
try to see if you can make it.
You're never gonna be able
Welcome to
to
Hollywood.
top fucking Always Sunny, man. Like, just stick to it. Just make more episodes because
Yeah.
that shit's funny. You know, it's tragic to see. I hope they all die. You know.
Yeah, except Danny DeVito.
Yeah, except Danny
Cody.
DeVito. Hey, stay in your houses, man.
That's Homer's brother.
Man is a national treasure.
He really is.
Like the whole time, all I'm thinking about is that one episode where he is like covered and he's shaved all his hair and he's covered in Purell and he's like
Yes.
slugging through
Oh
the
my
floor.
God.
And he's like, I
Yeah.
have to be pure.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
You know what I've been thinking about a lot lately, and not for any reason, but do you remember that episode where they make Lethal Weapon 4 and he's like this
Yeah.
shark guy?
Yeah.
he's,
Yeah.
he's like a
Yeah.
shark hybrid, and he's talking almost in a penguin voice, and he says even sharks need water, but he says it like in this weird shark voice. I've been trying to do that on my own, just randomly in the house, and Joanne's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I just go around walking from room to room saying, "Even sharks need water," but I can't get it down.
Man. That's fucking amazing. Earlier I was watching that Simpsons episode where he sings the "See My Vest" song, and I was singing it really loud when my dad got home, and I had to like recognize what was happening and shut the fuck up, like so quickly it hurt my throat. Like
I want to play,
and I was like,
even sharks need
around
water.
it.
Because do you guys remember that? Or
What?
The line,
Which one?
the even sharks need water line.
No, I don't remember that, but that's because I probably haven't seen that episode.
Powerful and majestic creature. Some people find them scary. I find them quite beautiful.
Oh no.
I don't suppose you know anything about the big war supply. I am a casino owner, detective. Why would I know anything about the tainted water? Maybe because your rival tribe owns the water rights to half of Los Angeles. I need clean drinking water. Help! Even sharks need water.
Oh my God, no. You try to do that into your house? Oh, my God.
I also do it at work.
Water.
No, don't.
Hey,
Yeah,
It works
probably.
hey, Art, send me the clip so I can put it separately because I kind of heard it, but I think it would be.
No one else will.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It's pretty great.
got it.
Yeah, just send me a link there. But yes.
All right, so we can get rid of that. And who's up? Cody?
Cody.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Community.
No.
Okay, see, look, you just made a mistake. So you're going to need to
Oh, yeah. Here we go
back
again.
and
Jody,
change
you
that
have this
answer. This thing
energy. Yeah.
pisses me off.
You need to. You're going for the jugular, and I don't understand.
There's so much more shit you can trim before you do this.
Just pick something else, Cody. Pick
All
something
right,
else.
fine. Transparent.
I don't even know what that is. I'm cool with that.
What is that show?
Who cares? Gone.
Does anyone know?
I think it's the dad from Arrested Development, the one who went to prison.
Oh,
where he's
yeah,
like,
that one.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah.
So
All right,
that's it?
you're up.
Nobody has anything to say about that?
Nah.
Nope.
Okay.
Moving on.
All right. So I'm just gonna get rid of something. Nothing like major. Let's see.
Community.
How dare you? American Horror Story.
Yeah, it just sucks.
No. No.
You feel strongly about it?
Well, for a couple of seasons, yes. I know there's a couple where it kind of drops and you don't really want to watch it, but you have to push through it, like Hotel. But I think the ones that are going right now are pretty decent.
Okay, you know, I'll
And you guys got to at least give it a chance before we cut it.
All right.
All right. I'll default to Mad Men. I don't think any of us were particularly high on
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
not
fuck that show.
No.
Yeah, John Hamm can eat a big fat ham of a cock.
He can eat his own cock.
He probably does.
So yeah, as long as
Everybody kept saying that it was a really well-made show, and like,
boo,
Who said that? I've never met anyone who said that.
boo. Critics said that.
I don't know.
They were wrong.
Compelling.
Well, bring back
But
the 50s. Fuck no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
that
just
is
were
nice.
up their own ass about that show, and the show was up its own ass about itself.
Pretty much.
You know what show wasn't that
I
great?
mean, you want to cut the last show?
I'll do Empire.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
Juicy
What number?
Smollett is gone.
He's gone, man.
Yep.
What number is Empire?
Eileen?
Just do
Boardwalk
control,
Empire?
just do Control F and type in Empire.
It was 40.
40. All right. All right, so that's it.
Go around there.
Yeah, fuck me,
So
right?
that's it. That gets us down to 98 shows left.
Cool. And we can cut another fucking 48 the next show.
On the next 48.
Yeah.
When do you
Yeah.
guys want to do another show?
Every other day's working for me, so Saturday?
What day are we?
Or Sunday?
Saturday or Sunday, I don't care.
Yeah, either one is fine with me as
Yeah.
well. I have
right,
everything.
cool.
ready.
This Saturday, I'm going to
Yeah, we got
actually
nothing to
suit
do. We're
up
on lockdown, so.
in Braves the grocery store on Saturday. So
Dude,
All right.
man, you're gonna
If you want to pick me up, I'll be bored Saturday. I'll go with you.
yeah,
No.
it's pretty quick.
All right. Fuck you,
You
sir.
can use Kevin to get through all the old ladies first.
I heard
Use
that
them as a
shit in
battering
your laugh.
ram.
I didn't even hear what you said. I just heard the laugh, and I know it was bad.
Dude, I didn't say anything.
So-
I just laughed because it was like, hey, I have nothing to do. Pick me up. And like in my mind, the reason why I laughed was like, oh, cool. Give me a chore to do to hang out with you. You know what I mean? Like I have stuff to do, but now I have to pick you up and then go do stuff, right? So I thought that was pretty funny.
Now that you mention it, fuck you again.
I'm just
So,
saying,
yeah, I
man.
think, I think
why
I covered all the bases there.
I'm just saying, like, why would anyone like want to do extra stuff? Like, how full of yourself are you? You know what? Never mind. I apologize for everything I've said tonight, including that last comment. Kevin, you are a absolute treasure, and I would love to have you go grocery shopping with me. And just disregard everything I said.
I was going with Art, not you.
Either way, I know that, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, nobody wants to go grocery shopping with you. But again,
Not the Rona.
I did not mean what I said, and I also didn't mean what I just said right now. So just disregard everything I've said. You're
Cool.
fantastic.
Don't listen to you. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. So night.
All right. I guess 2 days then, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can get this done in another 2 episodes.
I don't know about that, man. But yes, okay, we'll try.
All right.
I mean, there's a lot of shit on here that I could have just like picked 10 to eliminate right away. Like what the fuck is Black Jesus?
Yeah, what is that?
Hey, no, you gotta watch Black Jesus before you get rid of that, okay?
What's Charlie Murphy in it?
Yeah, Charlie Murphy.
Wait, Charlie Murphy's
And then
dead though,
couple other
right?
guys.
Like he passed away.
Yeah, he did.
He was in it.
Yeah, he did.
He died.
Yeah. So
Charlie Murphy's dead.
so it doesn't matter anymore. So fuck that guy. Get rid of it, right?
Yeah, John Witherspoon's in there too. When
He's
before
dead, too.
he passed.
Isn't he dead also?
Yeah, he's dead too.
Yeah. So
Yes,
fuck
that's
that
what I'm saying.
show
He passed.
100%.
Fucking Rona, man.
All right.
But yeah, I think you guys gotta get Black Jesus a chance before you eliminate it, so watch at least 1 or 2 episodes.
They're
You-
not.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you can't tell.
Okay, you know what? I'll send Mo a message to have you watch it since you listen to her, and then we'll see if you want.
That is a low blow, Eileen. That's fucked up, man. That's messed up, bro.
He's not going to get it.
All right.
We'll
Well,
narc on his serve.
all right.
All right.
I'm
Night,
tired.
bitches.
Yeah.
Hasta
I'll see y'all
luego.
motherfuckers later. Yep.
Peace out.
That was a long ass episode. I don't know if like
Yeah,
my
this is a
phone
really
timer's
long one.
right because our conference call started before the episode, but it was 2 hours.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
around
was.
2:17.
Yeah,
Around 30 minutes was us just trying to figure out the calling. So
Yeah.
we're about an hour, like an hour and 40 minutes or something like that.
Hey, Serv. I know
Fuck
it's
you,
more
Kevin.
work for you.
Fuck you, Kevin.
but-
Fuck you, Kevin. Anyways, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know it's more work for you, but can you send me the 30 minutes before the thing starts? Because I think that's funny.
Yeah, no, the whole thing's on there, so I'll just send you the whole thing. I'm not gonna cut it just for you,
Sweet.
Kevin. So, yeah.
I like that this podcast tested our friendship.
What's that?
I like that this podcast tested our friendship.
I don't think it. I don't think it
There's
did.
no
But
friendship.
if you think our friendship is that flimsy, Kevin, I'm worried.
Oh, okay, yeah, because you just called me Art, so.
Hey.
Well played.
Hey,
I
hey,
can't.
hey,
I
hey,
can't
hey,
tell
hey,
the.
hey.
I can't tell the difference between you two. Good.
That's insulting to Art.
Mostly, right? Yeah.
Poor Art.
I just
Yeah, I
fucking blasted his fucking credit score mostly.
Oh, man.
All right. I'll
All right,
see.
I think we should end there. Yeah.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
All right, later.
Adios.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Adios.